Eileen Green, editor of VN Times, and today I'm talking to John Blackwell, president of the BVA. Yesterday, the association announced with the RCVS a major new initiative called Vet Futures. I'd like to ask Mr. Blackwell first, what is Vet Futures?
Well, it's what it is. It's an exercise. It's a collaborative exercise that's jointly powered by the BVA and the Royal College to look as to what direction of travel is the profession taking. Mm-hmm. We know that the profession is evolving at a rapid rate and going through a real period of change.
Sure.
And really, what it's trying to do is to explore where we want to end up. Where does the profession want to be in 10, 20 years, rather than where are we going to get dragged to? So it's all about sort of shaping the profession's own future and trying to get the information back from people working within the profession, and that's the vets and the veterinary nurses delivering the total sort of care package to the stakeholders, whether they be farmers or small animal, pet owners, industry, government. We want feedback from all our members and all those stakeholders, and then try and collate it and tease out some sort of common themes.
Right. So what's your starting point?
Well, the starting point is some sort of desk-bound research, really, getting thoughts from people as to where they see the profession at the moment and where their vision is for where it's going to end up, and the individual sort of member research, and then divisions, members of the public, and collate all that information, and taking into account things like the Veterinary Development Council, and the Unlocking Potential report that we did, and looking at what's going to come out of that and where the profession is going to be.
And why a joint initiative with the RCVS?
Well, why not, really? I mean, we've got the regulator and the voice of the profession, the Professional Membership Association, and it's only right that when we do these sort of ventures and collaborative things, and we have lots of consultations whereby maybe we challenge what the regulator says. Maybe the regulator challenges what the profession is saying, but we should work together. We are the biggest sort of joint associations that look after the veterinary profession and the interface with the general public. So if we can work collaboratively, which we often do,
yes,
and to get the messages right, then that's a benefit.
And do you have any gut feelings about what these major trends might be?
Yeah, I think really it's important. Yeah, I think it's really important not to try and second guess where you want to end up, because otherwise what you'll do is you'll plot the pathway to get there. So it really is an open book, a blank piece of paper. As I say, we're at the evidence sort of gathering stage at the moment, and then out of that can fulfil the direction of travel of the way this thing is driven. Now, we've got lots of postcards around, and we've asked people to take them home. If you suddenly have some sort of burning idea that you think would be useful to be fed into the way that evidence is gathered, then jot it down and send it in. And we also need to look at other professions, the way that they've developed. I mean, there's been rapid change in some of the professions with the corporatisation, and what this isn't absolutely is about just corporatisation. Yes, it has an impact, but it has an impact along with feminisation and changes in working practices, practices not providing their own out of hours but making provision for an external provider. How does the public actually see that? Is that what they want? So it's to collate all that data and to try and get something really useful and exciting out of it.
Great stuff. I hope it's a huge success.
Thank you very much. So do we.
Thank you for your time.
Yeah,
Thank
good.
you.
Thanks.